All right, good morning. Welcome to beautiful Pittsburgh Ice Arena. Frank, the announcer, coming to you live from between the blue lines. Here come your Hawks. Playing in the consolation bracket this morning. Hawks are taking on the Princeton Tiger Lilies. Hawks wearing their white jerseys. We got a minute and 47 seconds to go here on the warm-up clock. So grab your breakfast beverage of choice on this beautiful Columbus Day. Does that work?
It was working last night, so we don't have a button over there, so I figured I'd come over here to get it.
Girls huddle up around the net. Warm-ups are now over. Hawks break their huddle, head over towards the bench. Good morning, Mr. Mangano. All right, Hawks in their white jerseys going left to right here this first period. Taking on the Princeton Tiger Lilies. Brownie at the dot, along with Philly and Jess. Puck comes back to the Tigers. Picked up by Philly. Oh, Lily's going to try to keep it in. Drops it back down to the hash marks and gets you on frame. Philly picks it up in the corner. Drops it. Tried to drop it for Alexa, but Tigers get in the way. Alexa stops, picks it away. Philly gets it. Dances around a couple. Shovels it down towards Liv. Liv puts it across the bow. Jess goes over to the far side. Grabs it on the hash marks. Sends it back down behind the goal line. Philly steals that one. Winds up, takes a shot. Goalie catches it at eye level. Full lineup change here at the 14-16 mark. Got Tater Dumpty coming to the dot, along with Brookie, Kent, Caden. Stalemate. Brookie trying to tap it. Caden grabs it on the far side wall, shoves it back behind the goal line. Picked up by Tater. Over to Brookie. Brookie drops it to Greta. Greta keeps it in at the blue line, puts it down low. Tipped just in front of the net there. Tigers send it up along the far side wall. Send this one deep. Not going to be on Luch, so it ends up hitting the back wall, and that is icing. Same lineup out there. Tater going hard into the boards, trying to grab that puck. Brookie trying to help out. Brookie comes away with it, puts a shot down on net. Goalie reaches down, covers it up. Puck goes down, comes over the near side wall. Brookie trying to get to it. Goes through the slot, picked up by the Tigers. Rookie gets in the way, ends up pulling the puck away, gets it over to Demi. Demi over to Greta. Greta comes up the near side wall, dumps it in. Stopped by the Tigers just inside the zone. Defensive line change. Jocelyn gets on her horse, comes over, picks it up at the goal line. Has a little bit of space, looks up. Hits Gia just behind her. Tips it over to the Tigers blue line. Tigers send it into center ice. Kicked away there by Jocelyn. Sizzle's going to pick it up on that far side. Too many men on the ice for the Tigers. I'm seeing stirring of the pot there.
You got some of this, Coach? Yeah, he's like, but I never seen him otherwise.
Hawks going on the power play here at 12:53 in the first. Tigers finally put somebody in the box. Gia comes up. She's got Mango to the left, Sizzle to the right. Alexa and Jocelyn back on D. Big Luch in net. Gia wins it over to the far side corner. Lili sends it up towards Jocelyn. Jocelyn grabs it at the blue line, puts a shot on net. Oh, just outside. Tigers are able to clear that one all the way down to Luch. She leaves it for Joss. Joss has some space, gets it up towards Sizzle, who tips it into the zone, grabbed by the Tigers at their hash mark. Trying to send it out. Mango bounces it off of a boot. Jocelyn picks it up, dumps it in down low. Sizzle chasing after it. Stops, changes the direction of the puck. Mango tips it over into the corner. Mango drops it back to Joss. Got a big pile up to Alexa. Alexa takes the shot. Gets deflected and over to the far side wall. Alexa sends it over to Joss, who's got to come out of the zone. Offside. We got to wait for everybody to get on the other side of the blue line before we take that puck across. Kendall pushed the puck forward. Gets you on frame. Liv carries it across the blue line. Breaks a couple ankles. Puck goes high up into the air over to the far side hash marks. Grabbed by Demi. Demi trying to put a shot down low. Bus grabs the puck off the rebound. Bus looking. She gets it back to Liv. Liv walks it a little bit. Sends it over to Demi. Top of the slot. Takes a shot. Loose puck in front. Maddie battling, goes hard into the corner, picked up by Bus. Takes a shot, goes off a deflection into the near side wall. Liv draws another penalty. No, on Tigers. Got Brownie, Jess, Philly, Liv, Demi, Big Lucha in net. Another penalty on the Tigers. Goes over towards Philly. Liv keeps it in at the blue line. Walks it around, looking for something. Top of the slot, takes the shot. In the back of the net! Hawks on the board! Who tossed her the back that puck? Was that Philly? I'll give it to her. Brownie at the dot. Drops it back to Liv. Liv surveys, gets it up to Philly at the center ice, carries it across the blue line. Blows a tire. Brownie trying to poke away at it. Puck comes out. Picked up by Demi at the blue line. Sends it all the way over towards Jess. Jess picks it up. Goes off a boot. Loose puck. Liv goes towards that 50-50 puck. Swats it in the air. Gathered by the Tigers. Coming back into center ice. Tigers dump it in down low. Come over to the near side corner. Liv sends it up the wall. Trying to get it past the laying down Tiger. Jess gets it through the center as an outlet from Philly. Philly sends it, or Jess sends it back up the boards, kept in by Tater. Greta helps out, ends up going back down to Jess at the far side hash marks, picked up by Tater in the corner. Tater stops, gets pressed up by Can Ham. Jess with the puck in the corner, taken away from her. Lofting a pass all the way up. Joss picks it up, got everybody on side, goes through a set of legs. Goalie kicks it over the corner. Joss gets it over to Caden. Caden puts it on net. Goalie reaches down, covers it up, stops the clock here at 9:47. Tater Dumpty at the dot wins this one back. Greta couldn't keep it in the zone. Ends up dumping it in down low. Everybody tags up. Tigers regroup. A lot of pressure there. Trying to swat at it out of the air was Brookie. Jocelyn gets it over towards Tater. Tater comes through off of her stick. Tigers shoot it back into center ice. Greta's going to come back, pick it up just inside the circle. Looking up, she bounces it off the wall towards Tater. Tater tips it into the zone. Tater chasing after it. Back up towards the blue line, kept in there by Greta. Tater's pass gets tipped. Brookie has it. She takes a shot and gets it in the back of the net. No, that was Brookie. Brookie getting on the board. Brookie with the goal, assisted by Tater Dumpty. There's a story behind that. I'll get to it later. Gia comes up to the dot, pushed it forward, and go trying to chase after it, but the Tigers grab it inside their own zone, carry it through center ice. Swatted away there by Alexa, who takes it up that far sideline. Ends up pulling up, dumps it in down low. Gia goes into the corner, trying to get it back towards Sizzle. Liv at the hash marks. Sizzle with the puck on behind the goal line. Mango trying to poke in, and she comes away with it. Gets it back over to Sizzle behind the net. Sizzle dropped it. Picked up by Mango, gets tangled up. Comes up the near side wall. Liv steps up. Keeps it down low. Sizzle with the puck. Gia comes in, picks up the loose puck, stops, turns around. Her centering pass gets tipped. Puck comes back. Alexa tips it off the wall, grabs it. Gia had it there for a split second. Alexa with the puck going through the slot. She drops it for Bus coming on. Puck goes just wide and over to the near side corner. Gia taps it around, gets twisted up. Bus going low with it. Drops it for Greta. Greta goes down behind the goal line. Serves it up towards Kendall. Kendall trying to send a pass all the way over towards Bus. But, Greta comes in, picks the pocket along that far side wall. Picked up by Kendall. Kendall takes the shot. Goalie catches that one in the glove at about eye height. Got Kendall at the dot. Maddie to the right side. Bus to the left. Greta and Demi back on D. Big Luch in net. Puck goes up that far side wall. Demi twists and ties her up. Pass comes over to the near side. Tipped into the Hawk zone. Greta steps up. Takes it away. Greta rushes up the near side boards. Sends it in deep. Bus gets back there. Tigers come away with it. Go into the corner, but Maddie is right there. Sends a pass off of Bus's stick. Bus regroups. Trying to get it back through center. Tigers on the rush. Tip it around Demi. Goes into the far side corner. Tigers lose the handle of it. Collide into each other. Kendall sends it into center ice. Hawks going for a line change. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers go across, take the shot. Jocelyn takes that one off the shin pads. Centering pass broken up there by Alexa. Alexa's going to go up through the middle. She's got some space. Taken down at center ice. Back through the middle. Jess steals that one. Crosses the blue line. Tried to get around the one, but lost the handle of it. Alexa's going back. Picks it up at the hash mark. Stops, pulls up. Gets it up to the blue line. Tigers take it away. Philly steals it. Got Philly and Jess coming up. Philly with the shot. And it's in the back of the net. We'll take it. Philly got it in.
Is that Philly?
Yep. I don't know who got the assist on that one. I think it might have been Jess. And we'll do that. Hawks go up 3-0 here. 5:47 to go in the first. Brownie pushing the puck forward. Tigers send it off the wall. Liv picks it up. She's going to go across the blue line with it. Drops it for Philly. Philly lines up, takes a shot. It's in the back of the net. Yep. Philly with the goal on that one, assisted by Liv. And Brownie, I believe. So that's going to go there. We're getting a whole bunch of highlights being sent out on this one. Tater Dumpty goes to the dot, pushes it forward. Brookie picks up the puck, carries it in down low. Back behind the net. Brookie trying to pass it off to Caden, but Tigers get in the way. Up the near side boards, just around Liv, coming back. Demi's going hard. She's going to grab it just before the goal line. Swats it back up. Liv grabs it. Gets it over towards Caden. Caden is going to carry it through the blue line. Sends it over towards Tater. Tater's a hard time controlling it. Loose puck down through the slot. Oh, just comes up. Demi's going to grab it. Demi ends up losing the handle of it. Goes into the corner. Tater trying to try that one out. Back along the wall. Tigers are laying on top of sticks. Comes back up to the point. Shot goes down on Luke. She puts the twig down, blocks it over to the near side corner. Back behind the goal line. Lili's waiting for it. Comes up through the slot. Tries to put it down low. Demi bounces one off the boards. Caden trying to get there. Tigers send it back in. Got a delayed offsides called. Tipped at center ice. Just tipped. Oh, guess it wasn't. Coming back here for a defensive zone draw with 4:15 to go. Hawks up 4-0. Couple of goals here by Philly. In the corner, Josh grabs it, sends it up the boards towards Gia. Loose puck, battle for it. Broken twig there by Gia. Uh-oh. Maddie grabbing the puck, kicks it out of the zone. Tigers back in their own zone. Send it up to the blue line. Luch catches that one with the glove. Who do we got at the dot? We got Kendall at the dot. Wins it over the near side. Picked up by Alexa. Alexa's going to go back behind the goal. Send it over to Boss on that far side hash. She chases after it. Picks up the puck. Got Kendall off the boards. Just out of Kendall's reach. All the way down. That's an offside. Oops. Nope. That's icing. I'll get that correct sooner or later. I need more Petra. Kendall at the dot. Tigers put a quick shot on Luch. She reaches out, covers it up. Stopping the clock at 3:24 here in the first. Kendall wins it back towards Alexa. Goes in the corner. Sends it around towards Maddie. Maddie kicks it out of the zone. Picked up by Bus at the blue line. Bus comes in. Takes the shot. Oh, off the goalie. Kendall gets it, puts it through the middle, gets it over to Maddie. Maddie trying to push it through. Goalie reaches down, covers it up, stops the clock at 3:06. Good pressure, good pressure. Puck goes over to the far side wall. Bus gathers it up. Lost it in the traffic. Kendall with the shot. Goalie catches it in the breadbasket. Fifth game of the long weekend here. Hawks getting on the board first. Brownie at the dot. Ties her up. Tigers try to push the puck through. Puck's loose in the slot. Brownie puts a shot down on net. Not quite sure who took that tumble. That was Philly. Gets back up to her feet. So you got Brownie, Jessica. Philly trying to come in, grab that puck, puts it into the corner. Centering pass to Jess. Bounces up high in the air. Puck ends up going just wide of the net. Over to the corner. Liv steps up at the hash marks, puts it down, tipped by Philly. Alexa grabs it, sends it back down low. Jess in the corner, sends it back towards Alexa. Alexa looks around, puts it down on net, gets a bounce back into the corner. Jess battling for it. Kicks it forward towards Brownie. Brownie carries it into the corner. Stops, pulls up. Tigers come away with it, getting pressed up against the wall. Brownie goes hard against the boards. Picked up by Philly. Philly gets it over to Alexa. Alexa puts a shot. And it just scooted around the goal line there. Tigers send it out of the zone. Picked up by Jess. Jess looks up. Gets it over to Liv at the blue line, who ends up dumping it in, chasing after it. Goes into the corner. Pushes it along the back wall. Picked up by the Tigers. Taken away there by Brookie for a split second. Demi keeps it in the zone. Knocking it back down. Brookie's going to go chase after it. Bouncing puck gathered by Greta here in the center ice. Greta twists and turns and gets some, builds up some speed. Goes through a couple of players. Drops it for Caden. Caden overskated the puck there. Tigers come away with it. Pressed up hard against the far side wall. Picked up by Tater in the center ice. Tater goes, nice little. Tater dumped. He took a nice fall. Tigers coming through the center ice. Carry it across the blue line. Taken away there by Joss. Joss with that little skippity step. Takes it across the blue line. Tries to get a shot off. Goes off a shin pad and over to the far side wall. Picked up by Brookie. Lost the handle of it. Picked up by the Tigers. Puck went high up in the air. I thought it was going in, but somehow it stayed in front of the crease. Excuse me. 30.8 left here to go in the first period. Gia coming to the dot. She's got a new twig. Got Mango to the right, Sizzle to the left. Alexa and Jocelyn. Alexa puts a shot down, goes off of a body. Tigers can't handle it. Turn it over. Gia sends it back over towards Mango. Mango goes through some traffic. Tapped at the blue line by Jocelyn. Sends it back down behind the goal. Picked up by the Tigers. Not really well, but Gia sends it back towards Mango. Mango walks it up. Puts the shot on net. And it's in the back of the net. Goal by Mango. Gotta update my app here, so hold on. Gotta love technology. Zoom scoring. Goal there by, thank goodness, for the end of the period. Mango gets the goal. I think Gia with an assist on that one. And I'll give Alexa 1-2. There we go. Hawks up 5-0 here. End of your first period. Beatbox Brian here this morning, giving us some helpful tunes to break this silence.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, we are like home before we play it. Oh,
All right, Hawks in their white jerseys going right to left in this period. Got Gia, Sizzle, Mango, Demi, and Liv. Big Lucci in net. Tigers take the ice. Set up. Puck drop. Picked up by Mango, tips it off the near side wall. Tigers grab it. Puck comes to the blue line. Gia separates. Mango dumps it in. Comes up the near side wall. Sizzle puts a twig on it. Demi grabs it, looking around. Serves it up to the Tigers. Good pressure there by Gia. Tigers go up the board, bouncing it around. Liv swatting at it. Gets the puck, sends it off the wall towards Sizzle. Sizzle delivers it over to Mango. Mango comes up, carries it up to that far side wall, dumps it in down low. Back behind the net, coming around. Centering pass broken up there by Sizzle in the corner. Dropped it at the bottom of the circle. Goalie reaches back, covers it up. Kendall at the dot. Maddie to the right. Bus to the left. Greta and Jocelyn back on D. Bus gets it over towards Greta. Greta sends it over to the far side wall. Joss picks it up. Ends up going to Maddie. High up off the boards. Joss keeps it in. Joss walks it to the dot. Takes a shot. Oh, just off the top bar. Tigers send it back into center ice. Greta got twisted up. Maddie's going to come all the way back, grab it, come up that far side wall, get a pass through some legs. Bus carries it across the blue line, off sides. She lost the handle of it just before she was crossing. Puck comes back to Josh. Josh gets it, sends it off a couple of legs and into the zone. Stops it back as a Tigers cleared it. Josh sends that one into the players' bench all the way down to the doors where Todd's got to go back and pick it up. Kendall gets it over to the far side. Maddie got tied up. Puck ends up going into the Tigers zone. Bus chasing after it. Greta keeps it in top of the circle. Bus battling in the corner. Kendall comes away with it. Goes back behind the net looking for somebody. Trips and falls. Draws the penalty. Hawks going on the power play here at 13:04 in the second. You got Brownie at the dot, Philly to the near side, Jess to the far side, Alexa and Liv. Puck comes back to Jess. Jess circles around, Carries it up to the hash marks. Pressed up like canned ham. Tigers send it away. Swatted by Alexa. Brownie keeps it in. Bounces it off the board. Liv picks it up. Gets it over to Alexa. Alexa one-times it. Goalie was able to catch that one. Jess and Philly switch sides. Brownie swatting at it. Goes up along the far side wall. Brownie comes in. Peels the puck away. Looking for someone. Sends it over to Philly. Philly walks it around. Takes a couple of shots. Couldn't get it past the goalie. Tigers do a change. Brownie at the dot wins this one back to Philly. Philly gets it over to Liv. Top of the slot. Takes a shot. Oh, just off the knob of the stick. Back to Liv. Liv sends it over to Alexa. Alexa walks it around. Gets it back to Liv. Liv serves it up to Jess. Jess turns down. Liv walks it in. Takes the shot. Bounces it off. Comes over the near side boards. Jess back to Liv. Liv over to Alexa. Alexa takes the one-timer. Didn't get the whole thing. Drops it to Liv at the blue line. Liv walks it around. Liv. Oh. Liv was coming through the slot there. Served up by Jess. Just got a tip of it, and Alexa had another tip, but couldn't quite gather it. Alexa with it. Comes over the near side. We got 15 left. Liv gets it over to Philly. Bounces off of her twig. Back to Liv in the top of the slot. Puts it down towards Jess. Jess takes the shot. Got 1 second. Nope, they're letting that one come off. Back to 5-on-5. Tater at the dot. Caden to the right side. Nope. Brookie to the right side. Caden to the left. Greta and Demi back on D. Big Luch in net. Tater wins it over to Caden. Caden gets it over to Greta. Got it down low to Tater. Ends up going over to the far side. Greta's pushing it down towards the corner. Greta grabs it at the hash marks. Carries it down low. Saucers it up. Gathered up by Princeton. Tipped in front. Goalie reaches down, covers it up. Tater at the dot. Ends up getting it over to Brookie in the corner. She goes back behind the net. Looking for someone. Drops it for Greta. Greta comes down around. Lost the handle of it. Tigers come away with it. Pushing it up the near side wall. How's that interference? The girl. Caden's going to the box for interference. Tater and Brookie stay out there, along with Greta and Demi. Penalty at 10:55. Tater at the dot. Tigers come away with it, push it up to the blue line. They can't keep it in the zone. Retreat back to their own blue line. Send it up to center ice. Brookie comes in, takes the puck away there. Tigers come up the near side wall. Taken away there by Demi. Gets it over to Tater. Lost the handle of it, but still going through some traffic. Back towards Demi inside their own zone. Tater trying to push it forward. Lost the handle of it. Tigers go up to the blue line. Demi kicks it right back out. Tigers go rink wide over to that far side. Tater puts a stick on it. Ends up coming over to the near side corner. Demi trying to ice it, but Tigers got in the way. Puck goes back into the corner. Demi got a twig on it. Sends it around to the far side. Chasing after it still. Trying to push it up the boards. Ends up going into the player's bench. New set of legs coming out here for the Hawks. Gia at the dot, wins it over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn carries it back behind the net. Sends it over to Alexa. Alexa's pass up to Mango, goes off of her stick. Gia grabs it, sends it off the wall. Tigers stop it. Josh sends it in down deep. Gia trips over the circle there at the blue line. Tigers cross the blue line with it. Go down low. Centering pass. Back to 5-on-5. Sizzle with it. Forehand, backhand. Goes through the legs. Oh, I thought it was going 5-hole on that one. Kendall at the dot. Maddie to the right side. Comes back to Josh. Josh walks it. Sends it over to Alexa. Alexa tips it down low. Towards Bus. Bus pressed up against the wall. Picked up by Maddie. Maddie goes down to the bottom of the circle. Picks it back up. Turns around. Takes a shot. Goes off the backside of one Tiger. Bus with it back behind the goal line. Looking. Sends it. Oh, tried to send it all the way across. Alexa kept it in at the blue line. Sends it off the wall. Josh trying to tap away at it. Josh looking for some help. Maddie bounces it off the wall. Takes a shot. Goes across the bow over to the near side. Alexa's going to run up. Try to seal it, and she does. Tigers go back to the far side. Josh chases after it. Picked up. Drops it back down low. Kept up along the far side hash marks. Pushed over towards Bus. Bus in some traffic. Gets it in the corner. Circles back around. Lost the handle of it. Tigers send it back behind their net. Tigers shovel it over towards the far side hash marks. Josh keeps it in down low. Back behind the net. Looking for somebody. Drops it for Alexa. Alexa carries it back around. Alexa looking, drops it up towards Bus at the top of the circle. She takes the shot. Oh, tipped there by Kendall. Ends up coming over to the near side wall. 7:30 to go here in the second period. Maddie gets it, drops it towards Kendall. Kendall comes around, looking for somebody, puts it through the slot. Oh, tipped by Maddie. I don't think that she was expecting that one. Maddie with the puck. Goes through the middle, picked up by Jess. Her shot is blocked by the Tigers. Comes back into center ice where Alexa gathers it. Chips it in down low. Through the slot. Philly chasing after it. Referee blows the whistle as the goalie reaches down, covers it up. Hawks going for a full change. Time of possession here is pretty lopsided for us this morning. Brownie at the dot. Got Philly to the left. Jess to the right. No. Yeah. Liv and Demi out there on D. Loose puck. Goes through some traffic. Demi keeps it in. Goes off of one Leaf or Tiger player. Philly carrying it back across the blue line. Philly with it, the bottom of the circle, centering it up towards Jess, but her stick got lifted. Liv in the far side corner. Shoveled up the wall. Jess knocks it back down low. Back over to the far side wall. Bunch of twigs in the way. Philly centers it up. Brownie backhands it. Puts a shot just across the far side. Tigers on the rush. Dropped it to the blue line, taken away by Brownie. Just trying to push it forward. Ends up coming back behind the net. Luch leaves it for Liv. Liv gets it. Looking up ice. Hits Philly. Philly tips it into center ice. Tigers take it away. Stopped at the blue line. Puck comes over to the near side. Demi steals it. Carries it through. Lost the handle of it before she got across the blue line. Tigers send that one down. And it's an icing at 5:45 here in the second. Tater comes up to the dot. Got Brookie to the right. Caden to the left. Puck comes up the near side wall. Bounces around. Goes back. Joss is going to pick it up. Look up. Hit Tater on the far side. Tater gets it over towards Caden. Caden drops it into the corner. Caden chases after it. Picks it up. Carries it over towards Brookie. Brookie with the puck. Centering. She takes a shot. Goes off the goalie's twig. Joss goes over the far side wall. Greta comes all the way back. Picks it up just in front of the goal line. Sends a knuckler up off the wall. Gathered by the Tigers. Get it back to their blue line. Taken away there by Tater Dumpty. Tater Dumpty crosses the blue line. Drops it for Brookie. Brookie takes a shot off the glove and goes over to the far side wall. Caden picks it up. Gets it over towards Greta. Greta has no space. Tater takes the tip of it. Back behind the net, picked up by Brookie. Brookie trying to circle around. Lines up, takes the shot, goes off of a player. Got the rebound again. Goes off the goalie's face mask, I believe. Cleared all the way out. All the way down. That's an icing. 4:32 to go here. Gia is going to come to the dot along with Sizzle, Mango, Liv, and Alexa. Puck comes over the near side wall. Sizzle chips it back down low. Chasing after it. Gia trying to help out. Tigers come away with it. Mango steps up, blocks the outlet. Tigers on the rush. Just through Liv. Tigers blow a tire. Another one blows a tire. It's a little slippery out there. Puck comes into center ice. Just out of Alexa's reach. She's going to let it go into the corner. Pick it up. We got 4 minutes to go. Alexa stops, pulls up, gets it up to Mango. Mango bounces it out off the wall. Back into the corner. Alexa sends it over to Liv. Liv walks it up. Off a couple of sticks. Got a tip. No icing. Goes into the corner. Sizzle goes over to the far side. Hash marks. Up the wall. Liv seals it. Bouncing it around in the snow piles. Back over to the top of the circle. Picked up by the Tigers. They're trying to rush it out over to this near side wall. From the outside, Luch. He's able to track that one. Drop down and cover it up. Got 3:16 to go here in the second. Full lineup change coming off here, Hawks. Got Kendall at the dot. Maddie and Bus. Greta and Demi. Loose puck. Picked up by Bus. Comes up the near side wall. Lost the handle of it. Kendall gets it back. Gets it over towards Bus. Carried across the blue line. Oh! Kendall takes an elbow. Good swat there by Demi. Puck ends up coming over to the near side corner. Shoveled up the wall there by Maddie. Back down low. Picked up by Greta back behind Luch. Luch is gonna, Greta goes up that far side wall. Tapped around by Kendall. That was offsides if I've ever seen one. Shot goes wide all the way around over to the near side. Bus is going to grab it. Takes some time, go back behind Luch. Goes up that far side wall, sends it through the middle. Tapped by Demi. Regrouped. Nope. Taken away by the Tigers. Tigers come up to the blue line. Off the wall. Battle for it. Got Bus, Maddie, Demi. Ends up going to the corner, picked up by Greta. Lost the handle of it. Referee's in the way. Puck comes up to the point. Kicked away there by Maddie. Shot on Luch. She blocks it. Picked back up by the Tigers. Behind the net. Bus picks it up. Goes around one. Sends it off the boards all the way down. I got an arm up. I got the distance. I got a whistle. I got icing. Coming back with 1:39 here to go. Brownie out there with Philly and Jess. Joss picks it up, sends it around over towards Alexa. Alexa blows a tire from her knees, trying to get it up towards Jess. Picked up. Jess kind of fell down on top of a Tiger. Joss carries it across the blue line, all the way in. Joss takes a shot, goes off the goalie's helmet. Philly taps it back over to Jess. Kept in at the blue line. Nope. Comes right out. Alexa's there. Brownie sends it all the way up towards Philly at the blue line. Comes over to the near side. Off the wall. Good tip there by Alexa. Not going to have quite the distance. Alexa sends it up towards Brownie. Philly trying to take the puck away. Ends up coming in on net. Goes forehand, backhand. Puts it in the back of the net. I believe that's a Hattie for Philly there. Mama Philly owes us a tattoo. Sorry, my app keeps crashing on me to update the scoring, so I got to restart that every once in a while. Resume scoring. Hawks goal. We got Allison with the goal. All right, we got Taylor Dumpty at the dot. Rookie trying to put a twig in there, pulls it away, pushes it off the near side boards. We got 42 seconds to go. Demi sends it back to Liv. Liv pushes it up towards Caden. Caden just offside. Yes, Mama Philly owes us a tattoo as the bet was put on first night. Caden goes over to the far side corner, starting to serve it up towards Brookie, but ends up getting deflected away. Demi at the blue line, trying to put it down low, gets swatted high up in the air. Picked up by Caden. Caden puts a shot, goes off of Tater's backside. Tater goes into the far side corner, picked up by Caden. Picked up by Tater now. Tater looking around. We got 10 seconds to go. Brookie trying to help out. And that is the end of your second period. Ooh. All the way up to the third period on that one. Let's end the... Yeah. I always just say hi.
Yeah.
All right, should be a running clock if I'm not mistaken.
Is she waving at you, Mom?
Doc Brown over there tending to Gia. All right, getting ready to start this third period. Got a lot of highlights coming out off of this game. Hope everybody's claimed their players so they get their automatic feeds. If not, on Sidebar or Sideline HD, you can claim your player if you are a family member, or if you just want to see highlights of a specific individual. All right, Tigers are taking their own sweet time to come out. Hawks in their white jerseys going left to right this period. Tigers in the black. Got a 15-minute running clock here for the third period. Should only stop on penalties. Rookie overstepped that one. Tigers end up dumping it in down low. Luch tips it over towards Joss. Joss sends it off the wall towards Caden. Caden has a hard time getting back up to her feet. Tater pushed it forward towards Caden. Caden gets it over towards Tater. Tater tips it up to the blue line. Rookie trying to swipe that one out of the air. Tigers on the rush. Joss takes the tip of that shot. Goes off the near side boards. Back behind the net. Going to be picked up by Greta. Greta sends it up towards Brookie. Brookie tips it around. Sends it off the boards as she's going to go for a line change. Tigers grab it. Send it back into center ice. Mango gets the feed from Joss. Joss picks the puck back up at the blue line. Sends it back down towards Mango's direction. Picked up by Sizzle back behind the net. Up to the far side corner. Picked up by Alexa. Alexa carries it down low. Tipped away. Picked up by Mango. Mango shoots it back down behind the net. Tigers pushing it up the near side wall. Just out of Liv's reach. That's going all the way down. That's icing. Good thing is we got the running clock going. So we're out of here in 13:35. Gia comes to the dot. Mango to the right. Sizzle to the left. Liv and Alexa back on D. Puck comes on net. Right off the face-off. Gia wins it over the near side boards. Liv has it. Puts it on net. Tipped. Backhand shot. Oh, Mango with another backhand. Picked up by the Tigers. Come up the near side wall. Liv keeps it down low. Battling for it. Tigers come up. Push it into center ice. Alexa gets it before the blue line. Liv's pass gets tipped away. Back to Alexa. Alexa carries it around, sends it up towards Mango. Mango grabs it on the far side wall, serves it up towards Sizzle, who tips it away from one Tiger, but not the second. Tigers grab it, retreat a little bit, come over here to the near side. They send that one all the way down. No icing being called. Liv lost the handle of it, ends up sending it up the near side wall. Gia battling for it along with Sizzle. Liv comes away with it, shovels it over towards Bus. Bus is waiting for it, crosses the blue line, comes off of her twig, gets twisted and tied up. That's interference. Back up towards Greta. Keeps it in, goes through the slot, puts it off of Bus's boot. Goes over to the far side wall. Demi regroups, comes back into center ice, gets it over to Greta on the near side. Greta's got a lane. She comes through the blue line. Tigers pick it up to the top of the circle. They send it over to the far side, but takes a funky bounce back towards Demi. Demi's trying to get a pass back towards Bus, but Kendall picks up the loose puck, carries it into the zone, into the far side corner. Does a nice little pirouette, goes feet first. Picked up by Greta. Greta's going to carry it through, but Kendall was not onside yet. So that is offside. Good luck. Brownie at the dot, Philly to the right side, Jess to the near side. Puck got pushed into the Tigers zone, but comes right out. Demi's trying to get it out of the zone. She's able to. Brownie tipping it forward. Tigers come away with it. Philly grabs the loose puck, crosses the blue line. Looking for Brownie. Goes off a Tiger. Tigers come back on the rush. Go through a set of legs. Joss picks it up. Joss comes off the near side boards towards Philly. Takes a favorable bounce for the Tigers. They got it going through the slot. Pushing it down low. Swatted away by Joss. Picked up by Jess. Sends off the boards. Got an icing. Nope, waved off. Picked up by Jess. Jess puts it off the goalie's pads. Picked up by Philly. Brownie tries to get a shot, but the Tigers are all over her. Comes up the near side boards. In the corner. Philly served it up towards Brownie. She lost the handle of it. Comes back into center ice where Alexa grabs it. Comes through. Sends it through one. Tipped away. Oh! Josh keeps it in. Top of the side. Takes the shot. Goes off the backside. In the back of the net there. I think Brownie got that one. Brownie with the goal. Didn't see who got the assist on it, though. We'll go there. Puck comes back to Joss on the face-off. Over to Alexa. Alexa taps it up the wall. Rookie with the puck back behind the net. Drops it for Joss. Joss carries it around, gets it over to Tater Dumpty. Tater Dumpty takes a big fall. Puck comes back towards Caden, who gets it over towards Alexa, who drops it in down low. Alexa battles along the far side wall. Keeps the puck down low. Ends up coming back up towards Caden. Caden carries it around the blue line. Takes the shot, goes off of Tater's foot. Goalie reaches down, covers it up. We got 8:07 to go here. Tater at the dot. Caden to the left. Rookie to the right. Liv and Demi back on D. Demi keeps it in. Sends it back down to Brookie. Comes off of her stick. Back through the middle. Liv comes back, picks it up, stops, turns around. Shoveling it up forward, but taken away by the Tigers. Demi bounces it off the wall. Puck comes back. Liv's going to go into the corner with it. Send it off the wall. Up to the blue line. Tigers can't keep it in. They regroup at center ice. Outlet through the middle. Demi tips it. Ends up going to the far side corner. Liv grabs it. Sends it over to Caden on the near side. Caden bounces it up the wall towards the blue line. Tater trying to get it out of the zone. Liv goes through a couple of legs, pushes it forward. Caden's going to chase after it, pick up the puck. Lost sight of the puck. Centering pass, almost tipped in by the Tigers. Picked up by Mango. Tried to get the shot. Back up to Liv at the point. Down to Mango. Mango goes to round one. Picked up by Liv. Liv takes a shot, gets tipped, goes high up off the glass. Up along the far side, and Sizzle was speeding in. She comes away with it, gets it over to Liv. Liv takes the shot, gets tipped over back behind the net. Mango chasing after it. Shot on Luch. She reaches down, catches it with the glove. Ends up serving it over towards Greta. Greta's going to come up with it. Greta goes through quite a few players, ends up taking a shot, gets a little bit wide of the net. In the far side corner, shovels it up towards Bus. Tigers get it out of the zone. Maddie gets it over towards Joss. Joss gets the center ice, gets it to Kendall. Kendall falls down, picks the puck back up, goes through the slot, serves it up towards Bus. Bus puts it in the back of the net. Bus finally getting on the board. Brooke from Kendall. I got 8-0. Bus comes along the near side wall, carries it down low. Serves it up towards Kendall, but lost the handle of it. Bus regroups and gathers it up again. Far near side circle. Tipped by Kendall. Poked by Maddie. And I believe that was Maddie. Maddie with the goal on, or at least I'm going to give it to Maddie on that one. Maddie tipped by. All right, we're under 4 minutes to go here. Puck comes along the near side. Liv sends it up and into the zone, taken away by the Tigers. Alexa gets it, sends it in deep. Hawks tag up. Comes up the near side boards, goes high up into the protective netting. Yeah, I think 4. Four 1 was the last one. Loose puck picked up by Philly. She keeps it in. Drops it for Alexa. Alexa lines up, takes a shot, goes off the pads and over to the near side wall. Tigers coming up. Difficult time getting it out of the zone. They blow a tire. Philly picks up the loose puck. Philly carries it across the blue line. Serves it up to Jess. Jess takes the shot, goes off the goalie's face mask. Rebound shot attempt. And goes back into the corner. Back up to Liv. Liv sends it over to Alexa. Alexa serves it down low. Goes off the boot of Philly. Liv keeps it in. Serves it back to Alexa. Alexa puts a knuckler down low. Puck goes in the back of the net for Philly. I don't think she was trying to attempt a shot, but she threw it on net and ends up going in. Brookie was at the dot there. Tater trying to come in, take the puck away. Caden gets it over to Brookie. Brookie goes through the slot. Brookie on the rush, gets twisted and tied up. Takes a little seat. Tater pushing it forward. We got 1:32 to go. Coming up the near side wall. Tigers take it away. Tigers dump that one in. Demi's going to go chase after it. Melee in the far side corner. Demi trying to get the puck out. Tater sends it all the way around. Picked up by Caden. Caden serves it over to Brookie. Brookie collides hard. Tater Dumpy picks up the puck, takes the shot on net. Goalie catches that one. We're under a minute to go here. Tigers are coming out very slow to the face-off dot. Gia at the dot, wins it over towards Mango. Mango carries it down low. Serves it up on the net. Goalie was able to keep her skate down. Joss carries it down low. Picked off by the Tigers. Picked up by Mango. Gets it over to the near side wall. Tigers come up the near side. 5 seconds to go. Tipped away by Sizzle. Goes over to the far side wall. End of your game. Congratulations to Luch. Congratulations, Hawks. Way to end this one. Well, this is it for the NGHL Pittsburgh Showcase. Frank, the announcer, signing off from between the blue lines. Hope you enjoyed the outcome. We will see you next weekend with the Deep Dish Classic back in Chicagoland area. So until then, have a great day. Enjoy your Columbus Day, and we'll talk to you soon.